with Cher sitting here, I want to ask you, what makes Cher Cher? Why is she so uniquely wonderful?
Well, Sonny's not here, otherwise it would be Sonny and Cher. So that's probably why she's Cher. But I think
he hasn't got a clue. He doesn't understand why everyone
know.
likes me so much.
Frankly, I'd never heard of her. No, but no. What makes her so...
Never seen me in concert. Never done anything.
This is what I think. Cher's been doing this for a long time, longer than she'll ever admit, and she's always good, and she's always good in everything she does.
And your experience making this movie with some up-and-comers like Julianne Hough and, of course, Christina, do you see yourself in them as far as the transition from singing to acting?
Oh, absolutely. You know, when you want to do this, you see it in someone else. When you see, I recognize in them what I wanted to do myself, and I see them doing it,
What did you do to prepare yourself physically?
Work my ass off through the film. It was just a lot of long hours, and I remember being on that movie, every couple of weeks they had to take in my wardrobe more and more and more because I was shrinking away on set because of the long hours and the grueling schedule. It was a lot of hard work between the dance numbers and dividing my time with everything that I had to do on my plate.
Now, you did a wonderful PSA with Max. And I know that you mentioned that he loves to hear you sing.
When I'm with him, it's all about mommy time and really focusing on him. Sometimes he'll hear some of my more up-tempo stuff and, he gets into it. Like the Burlesque finale really leaves you leaving the theater on a very high up note. So, he likes to, listen to the up-tempo stuff and everything. But I don't think Bound to You would quite catch his interest yet.
So I'm totally intimidated to work with Cher. So I'm full on going crying in rehearsal and then in all these scenes, and then by the time my close-up comes, I'm exhausted, and I'm I don't know how I'm gonna get any more fluid out of this body, Julianne. And they need to come from my eyes. So so I'm sitting there and I'm I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So she comes, and I think she could kind of tell that I was getting a little oh crap, you gotta come on, get prepared, Julianne. She comes in and she's well, she tells me something that's very inappropriate that I cannot tell you because, one, it's inappropriate. Two, I'd get in trouble from a lot of people, I think. But it was definitely something really special that I ran back to my trailer and wrote down in my journal and never forget. And it's not even something that was going to just help me in that moment at that time. It was it's going to help me for my entire career.